Excuse me. Okay, friends, so I thought I'd just pop in today and finish up what I didn't finish yesterday. So let's start this. Let's, oh, why can't I hear it? Because my volume's turned down. Okay, that would do it. So, as we like to do, we'll stop by here, and well, we don't need gas. Well, we could, I guess. Let's fill it with the hell. Okay. Oops. Let's go forward. And let's pop out, run around to this side. And turn on the power washer, and we'll wash things down a bit. Excuse me. Early morning phlegm there. That's better. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Pop back in, and let's park this. I believe park it. I think we had to park back in the shed. I'll have to check. Hey, Taz, howdy doody. Howdy, Taz. I think you're the first one in here. There's a bunch of, whoop, 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 come on now. These things, pop back very nicely. So, after sowing the field with soybean, and then radish, and then soybean again, we are done. I think what I want to do now is park, and then I think I need to sell the soybeans. Seems to me we had one hell of a good price for soybeans, and we can make a big bag of money, so I'm watching for pigeons too on my porch. I want to block the door in case somebody wants to get out. I'm doing good. It's just me on now, I think. Really. I mean, there's 1, 2, 5 names. 5 names in the viewer's name. None of which are your name. And none of which I recommend, really. Or recommend. I do recommend them. I don't recognize them. The Streamlabs viewers, I think, shows bots. Which is fine. I don't really pay that much attention to it. Hey, Bales. Hey, guys. Har, har, har. So, soy. We've got soy, and the price is, yes, $15.47 at Cargill. Which is, where is Cargill? $15.47, and we've got a lot of it. 38,000 liters. So, if we look, Cargill is Cargill up there. So it's not bad to drive. You know, load it up, hit them out. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to get out, and I want to run across here to the truck. And fill it up with soybeans. Which is... oh, right there. Open cover. Unload here. I don't want to unload. Oh, wait a minute. That's the unload side. Where's the load side? Load side is the... well, that's awkward to get to. We're going to have to cut that tree down or something. It's there, but... yeah, cows need grass, hay, silage, and total mix. Silage and hay. We do. Oh, well, we need to build cattle. They need a pasture too, I think, do they? We don't have the room, but there are places on the map that have space. Up here, so we could buy that property and start cattle up there. There's various places that look like they have... well, if we look for animals, what do they have for animals? Was there not an animal thing? I thought there was a thing that showed you what kind of properties there are, but I'm sure I would have to look. So this is weird. Yeah. I mean, it's okay, but it's weird. Well, weird that we've got a such a poorly positioned silo in that tree there. Well, we hate to cut the tree down. It's a nice, gives nice shade to the garden. Yes, it would be. But you need room for cattle. We have no room. We'd have to separate a. You'd need to. So it might be easiest for you to join the map and set up a place for cattle. I don't know. Or are we going to, or we buy a chunk of land? Like if we're up here. So if we buy lands. So this place here was like a farm silo, so we buy that. That's 417,000. So that gives you, a location for cattle. And it's fairly close. Or this thing. Or this thing. How much is that? 800,000. Yeah, we could. Yep, yeah, we need to get on, yeah. some likely spots to buy. I mean, given that we, our base is here, but go away, pigeon. I need things to throw at the window. Oh, there's 2 pigeons. There's 3 pigeons. Gotta go. Sorry, I'm paranoid about pigeons. Setting up home on my new balcony here, and the neighbors have a bunch. So when three of them wander in here, it's like no. Just keep them. So my sister has them tamed on her balcony in Toronto. She just says, well, for about a week in the spring, they're looking for places to nest. You just make it annoying. She goes out and chucks stones at them, little rocks. Now, she grew up in the country out west, so maybe she's like, what the hell? Plus, she just has a field below her, so it doesn't really matter. I've got, a road, cars, sidewalk. It would be dangerous. I'd damage cars or people, so... I could. Have you used an owl and found it effective? Have you used a fake owl and found it effective? Yep. Hey, Sullivan. So Taz, have you used it? I'm just wondering whether you have used a fake owl and found it effective on keeping pigeons off your balcony, or you've heard that it's effective. I've heard that it is not effective because it sits there and doesn't move, and they soon get used to the fact that, yeah, there's just an owl there and it's not moving. So that's what I've heard. I have not talked to anybody yet who actually has used one. Yep, I've heard that too, that people have put them on poles in their yards. I've heard a lot of anecdotal evidence, but I haven't talked to anybody who actually uses them on their balcony, sitting on a balcony railing, and finds that it remains effective. Oops, that'd be the Cargill. That'd be me passing Cargill. Luckily, there's a place to turn around here. That's handy. I've heard that proactively scaring them away works. My sister does that, like I said. My sister does that for about a week or so in the spring. Chucks rocks at them whenever she sees one out there, and they bugger off. Oh no, that would be the worst case. Would to call the local wildlife center because they will do nothing. There are. I'm pretty sure they will do nothing about it. It's not their problem. It's they're not a. I don't think they're caused. I don't think they're considered enough of a pest. You know, there's so many houses, so many balconies. Ooh, we went right through the roof there. That was weird. That was a nice glitch. Okay. Are we good? $60,000, but we almost lost the truck. I was just thinking as that thing went up. I've seen videos of people having problems with these trucks, and there we are. Having a problem. Thinking, I hope I can get out this way. So there's another 60,000, so that's good. Make it portable and move it. I'm not sure. I've heard of people buying the ones that move, but I don't know. Right now, what I have is I've got two, those plastic card table chairs set up in the two corners, and I've got a broomstick. One is an old broom, and the other one is just a broomstick set up at an angle, so they point out sort of towards the middle of the patio. And hanging from each one, I've got a length of string, and at the end of the length of string, I have a foil burner protector. Those things you put on your stove under the burner to protect from spillage. And that's very light and shiny, and the smallest breeze, it spins around and dances and stuff like that. And that seems to be working, because that always moves. It's flashy. If they do land, they seem to land nervously, or they just walk to the end, or so that might be working. That and and I'm home most of the day, or off and on. So whenever I come in, if I see them, I open the patio door just a crack and flick a broom out like this, just by the handle. That wrecks havoc. Oh, this is a man. This is a man. So you use the non-dumb version of what? Taz, you use the non-dumb version of the owl? I looked online and I found on 10 different sites, I found 10 different solutions for pigeons. So it's not bad. They're kind of simple inside, eh? The animation leaves a lot. The animation is not ETS, but that's okay. That's what I couldn't figure out. I thought at first it was a Mac when I saw the symbol, but I think that is the lion, which I think is from the Isle of Man. Use the dumb version, non-dumb trailer. Okay, yeah, I think what happens is the trailer. I could have lifted it I'll just lift it while it's still within the garage. I pulled ahead a little too far, I think. So. Oh, the trailer that looks like a belt. Yes. I've heard of that. Yeah, Bendertron was talking about. That'd be good for things like corn. Well, hay and stuff to get it up into a loft. Yeah. Oh, a belt on the bottom, a shaker truck. I think they are, or whatever. So you open the lift. I think you open the lift, and it doesn't have to go up as high. And then I think the bottom just, however, moves it along. So. This YouTube gal that I've seen online, Dominique, the truck driver, drives big tandem dump trucks, and they often have a shaker. It's just a module under the module under the truck bed. I think it's basically just like a motor with an offset on the flywheel, and she turns it on, and it just shakes the truck bed and gets the dirt off. Okay, so less apt to get stuck. Yeah. Well, if I had, next time I go, I will not back up. I will not go as far forward. I'll back up so that it lifts. You gave the prompt to dump, and I went ahead farther because I thought, well, it didn't really know what it was talking about, but yeah, it does. So, what do we got? We got this big map and this little one. This one's growing. This one's growing too, because this one is grass. Your grass is my ass. So, go back here. We're all fertilized, we're limed, and the grass is, well, it says ready to harvest, you know? Really? Let's pop out and see what it says. Helps in this game, we've discovered to actually go over to the field. That's cute. Oops. Okay. Grassy knoll. Oh, where's the thing down in the corner that says, there we go. Grass. Ready to harvest. Fertilized 50%. Oh, it only got 50%? How come it only got 50%? Oops. Well, let's take it off and silage it anyways. I wonder how I only got 50% on that. So this time I'm going to harvest, and after I harvest I'm going to put fertilizer in the planter. And I'm going to I think if I plant grass again, I think we'll, no, you don't have to plant grass. Okay, this time we're just going to fertilize after we harvest. Then let it, oh, so I need a tractor, don't I? Do I take the biggie one? Good, good. Why don't we take the big one? Yes, we'll take the big one, and we'll get the gas. Yes, repaired. Oh yeah, so this is the repair menu thing that doesn't seem to be always working in the garage, but I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. Oh, it's leased, so I don't have to repair it. I don't think I can repair a... well, I guess you can. Allegedly will run better. Hey, Sully. Okay, so we're going to somehow get in here. Hopefully. There. Ah. Oops. Well, just as well. If I can connect, it'll jump over anyways. Or not. Game wants you to be sort of make an effort to connect. Just want to try to get over as much as I can because of that weird angle. Like that. Yeah. So that way we'll pull it out. Okay. Okay, now mowing grass is this long, complicated process. Can't believe I missed the second fertilizing on the grass. Guess as soon as it's growing, you gotta grab it. You still get good yield, just not as good. Okay, so we go through this. Unfold the windrow rower. Lower it. And turn it on. Okay, then we go to the front guy and we lower it and unfold it. Sorry, I should know all these. And turn it on. And then we go to this one. And we lower it. And we unfolded it already. And we turn it on. Okay. And we've got the, let's have this set to turn off the windrower. Hey, my friend, how are you doing? I'm harvesting the grass, but the grass, we got a big bag of money. I don't know, I forget how much. Big bag of money for the soybeans. And the grass is only 50% fertilized. I'm not sure what happened there. So I'm going to have to watch it carefully this time. The problem is the grass doesn't pop up on the regular growing menu until you, until you prompt it to. So it's 50%. Yeah, got a good price. It was like where were we at? 1,500? No, it was more. Yeah, it was 1,500. Well, it's going up to. It was 1,500. So, it's a damn fine price. I think I get a better speed with this tractor on this with this mower setup. Oops, I probably could have gone wider there. Oh well, it's just grass. Let's see how this works. Ah, okay. Well, we'll see you in a bit, Vendertron. So speaking of pigeons moving into the neighborhood, this looks good here. Yes, this has been newly. I think that's the area that was very nicely re-landscaped. Go right through that sign because we can. Turn that off because we can. Oh, yeah. I've only taken out a couple of trunks, but it just looks like the tree. There's no, there's no flare into the ground. It just looks like the tree trunk just goes straight down like a stick they put into the ground or something. So it is. It could use a bit more finesse in the next version. Now I was looking online. Somebody had posted a copy or whatever. There was something that Giant Software, a earnings summary or whatever the Giant Software had sent to Focus, saying that there was no fiscal year 2021 they had not planned a update to Farming Simulator. So I guess that could be. They were talking instead about doing DLCs and updates, but oh, somebody's popped in. There we go. Let me pop into your. Let me pop into your chat if you're in there. Let me pop into your lobby. Or do you want me to just call you Vendertron, or are you? Here's Vendertron. So I've got the turn off the. I got my hotkey on turning off the windrower so it doesn't mess up See, so now I can drive back over this and not chew the shit out of it. In technical terms. Let's get rid of that window. There we go. Very restful. This whole grain and silage process is very restful. And I guess, yeah, we can save some of it for cattle. We can start stockpiling for when we get cattle or chickens. I haven't researched it. I'd have to look up what the hell do you do for cattle? What do you need? I guess you need a feedlot. You need food for them, and you need a barn, and I guess you have to decide whether you're raising them for milk or for food, like a beef or dairy cattle. I don't know if you can do veal. And I guess you have to... Maybe it's optional to have a feedlot. Maybe it's optional to have a pasture for them. I don't know if you get better yield if you have them out in a pasture as opposed to sitting in a barn. I don't know. See, this is not bad. It's nice and fast. Oops, probably should have started windrowing that. Just around and around and around. Quietly mow and windrow. And bale, although we do need a bigger, better baler. Okay. Time to start going up and down the field, I think. That bump is much better. That lump on the field is now, it's a slight, you know, it's some texture. It's nice to have texture. I don't mind these fields that have bumps and lumps and things on them. Gives it some personality. So, am I just gonna go this way? I don't know, yeah, maybe I'll just go this way. For something different, now for something completely different. A man with a... What is it? Man with a cassette player up his nose? The Monty Python thing. Now for something completely different. My ex and I used to watch Monty Python on PB. Whoops, on P. Whoop, wobble wobble. On PBS on Friday nights. Her mother would often come into town Friday nights to visit, and she knew that we liked it, so she would let, you know, go ahead and watch it, sort of thing. she would sometimes watch it with us, but she was well, she was a nice woman, but you know, kind of a simple country girl. Conservative farming background. She didn't get it really. And some of it she found a little disturbing, so it's like, no, you just watch, you kids watch that, I'll just go and do some knitting. Okay. My kids called her the Grandma What Knits. My daughter called her the Grandma What Knits, and there was the Grandma What, and Porridge Grandma. So my, oops, Windows. There, and there. Oh, I can't get in there. You're on voice chat. You mean that locked channel? Oh, there. There I am. Okay, I'm in the lobby. That's where I am. Oh, you set up a lobby and then you pull people into a channel? I guess you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's secure, so I can stream, or other people can stream, and then other people don't just pop into the call.
Ah, yes. That's a good point.
Good morning.
Good day.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a better day. It's a warmer day. It's a nicer day. I'm not seeding the wrong thing.
I still have allergies.
Huh. Well, I'm cutting grass, so that's understandable, really.
It's awful. So, yeah.
You taking drugs?
That's where I'm at right now. No, I haven't taken anything yet. Probably should, but I have class at 1, and I don't want to be, like, in a mind fog for it.
Okay.
But I'm kind of already in a mind fog, so I don't know.
I got my checked online, and the lab results from the test that I did yesterday at noon are already online.
Amazing.
Gotta love that. Everything's fine. Potassium is low.
Oh, really?
So it was really low in the hospital. You know, low enough that
Still low.
Yeah, it was low enough in the hospital they gave me a bag of potassium, and then the level went up to, you know, the bottom of the range, the bottom of the normal range. Good enough. Okay, we can let you out, sort of thing. But it's a little low. But I forget what the marker was. But it's a little low. So I don't know.
Were you on a water pill before?
Maybe. Oh, you mean no?
Were you on anything for high blood pressure?
Yes.
So it could have been your medication.
And I still am. I still am on that. It's the cholesterol one that they paused, but I'm still on a high blood pressure. So I'll see what the doctor says. Now it said I'm gonna have to check the requisition because it said report not requested by physician or something. So it looks like the results did not go to her. So maybe she didn't request it on the form. So I'll send it to her if she forgot to request it, and we'll see what she wants to do. But I guess potassium, you just eat more something.
Yes and no.
Fruits and vegetables, there's a list of things that, bananas and stuff like that. There's stuff that's...
Yeah, bananas are a good substitute for...
We'll see. See what she says.
Again, a Gatorade once or twice a week wouldn't be a bad thing. Or some sort of, like, Mio or, like, electrolyte supplement.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. Wouldn't be a bad thing.
That's true. They have a lot of sodium. I was looking. They have a lot of sodium. but they have other things too.
Well, I mean, it's an electrolyte balancer.
Yes, so it's
And
supposed
if
to have
you've
sodium.
got low potassium, then you've still got electrolyte issues.
Yeah, so I guess
But
she's...
obviously, fresh fruits, bananas, kiwi, oranges, strawberries,
I got a whack.
avocados are a really good source of
Ah,
potassium.
I got a lot of kiwi, but
You could drink prune juice.
no, I'm regular. I'm regular.
I don't recommend grapefruit because that interferes with a lot of medications.
Yeah, I know. That's a few years ago. That's become too bad for the grapefruit industry, but oh well.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you. So yeah, this grass was ready to mow, or ready, but only 50%. So I missed out somehow on the growth stage. Oh well.
Oh. Well, no, because you said that you can let it regrow.
Oh yeah, it does.
But it'll only be 50%.
Yeah, the default is 50%. So if you forget to fertilize it.
Yeah, we didn't fertilize it.
No.
And I don't think that we I don't think that we forgot. I think that we just didn't do it.
Yeah. So it's a thing that if you remember, you can do it, but it's not the end of the world. Taz is on. Taz was on. Taz is on. Yes, prune juice. Yeah, prune juice. Big happy face there, Sullivan. Thank you. Keep me regular. Taz was saying, we got enough stuff for cattle. Well, yeah, we got everything. We probably do. We don't have the room for cattle, but there are other places on the map that...
Well, the only thing about... See, the thing is that it's going to screw up our economy. Like, all of the work that we've done, and then we won't be able to keep track of what profit we made on which...
What do you mean?
And then he's going to have to get equipment, and we don't have any money to buy equipment for cattle farming.
Yeah.
So it's better for him to just start on his own farm.
Start his own farm.
Because he's starting with 1.25 million, right?
Yeah, and there's places for... I'm not sure if there's places I think you can do. Well, there's one up near us. Fields 33, 35, 36, all that there's a silo and a farm there. It looks like it's set up for pigs, but I'm not sure if there's any that are set up for cows. Maybe it doesn't matter. You just buy the...
Well, the starting farm that we were at, I think, is kind of set up for cows.
Okay. And I'm not sure whether you need... Do you need just a feed lot, or do you just feed them all inside the barn? Do you get a better profit if you put them out to pasture? Oops, I didn't do any windrowing on that. Well, we'll go back and do it again. Oh, that's a yuck
This is a nice tractor.
Which one?
This case?
Yeah. Doesn't have as much oomph as this one.
Yeah, but all the screens inside work, which is cool.
Ah. Okay, there we are. Mode. Now, lift the windrower. Fold the windrower. Turn it off. Lift it. Fold it.
It's a million things.
And this one. Yep. Turn it off. It automatically, when you turn the front one off, the the wide one seems to turn off. Lift it. Hold it. Oh, Cromwell says do horses first. You just need a water tanker and put oats in the tray. You have to ride them every day though. You have to ride them for 5 minutes. So if you have 10 horses, that's 50 minutes of actual IRL time that you are riding a horse around without the fun.
I don't have animals in real life. Should be very telling on where I stand with that in Farm Sim 19.
Oh, this is dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't sleep very good last night. I was up at 6 this morning.
Oh.
Not by choice.
Your allergies or?
Yep.
We had a just after midnight last night. I was just getting to sleep. There was thunder and lightning outside.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And in my bedroom, you know, because of the
Well,
the lack of curtains. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that was exciting. Oops. Oops. Okay, I'll get the baler.
I've got the baler.
Or not the baler, the wagon. Lunch break time for Sully. Red Storm? Red Storm. Is Red Storm a game? Sully, is Red Storm a game? We'll just whack
Now,
into
why
there.
does that sound familiar to me?
Red Storm?
Yeah. I feel like I had a dream about this last night. Maybe I'm having deja vu.
Deja vu again? So I noticed it's kind of awkward when you pick up grain from the silo to get out of the silo, because there's a big tree there.
Are you backing in?
No.
Well, maybe you should back in.
Well, even then, there's a corner there, so.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. I forgot where it was. Garden looks nice.
Yeah.
Nice contrast in colors. Different kinds of greens. Oh, says no. Sullivan says no. Thunderstorms and fallout. Radiation
Rad
storms.
storm.
Rad storms. Not a red storm. He said. Oh, I wasn't reading.
Rad storms.
Rad storm.
Okay.
Okay.
Sullivan, do you play Fallout 76? I tried to get into it. I just can't. I don't like other people in my Fallout universe, turns out. Which is weird because I was the one that was going on for months, years even, that it would be so cool to be able to play with friends. Turns out, not as fun. With friends, it's nice, but I don't like other people coming in and stealing my stuff.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay.
Well, no, it's like other people are in the world. So if you go and look in a locker to find some bubble gum, or you
Yeah.
see something on the ground, or somebody else sees it before you, then you don't see it and you miss out on that. Yeah, kind of ruins the immersion for me.
Oh, so there's a grass that I have to leave there.
Yeah, leave that one there.
Of the way this yoinks them up here. So we gonna sell this silage or
Well, we have the other stuff stored. I don't know what the price is right now is for silage. Is it good? Let's take a look.
oh, 360.
Hey, that's pretty good. We should
Yeah.
probably sell all of our silage. 360 per 1,000 liters. And we have 4,000 liter bales. And we've got bales stored. So with those bales and the bales that we have stored, we might be able to buy another piece of land if we sell it all.
Or at least go to Florida or something.
Right?
Oh. Okay, soybeans growing 50%. Well, I could fertilize these soybeans. They would be happy, happy. did I do that? I've caught up with you.
Well, you could sell the bales that are in the storage
Oh,
shed.
there's some in storage too.
The
That's right.
silage bales. Yeah, there's like probably 60 in there, or 90 maybe even.
Oh, okay. Because I've got 11 in here, but okay.
I don't know exactly how you fill from the storage shed, but
Well, you said you didn't have to back in. You just sort of pulled up sideways to it.
yeah, if you go on the inside of that yellow rectangle
Yeah.
closer to the shed opening, I found that it works there,
Okay.
which is odd, but
Okay, so it's saying unload bales.
yeah, I don't. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how you would grab from the storage shed.
Maybe you have to unload and then load?
Maybe. Oh, that one's gonna roll.
Well, let's go away and come back. Come at it again and see what it thinks.
I wonder if you have to like get right in there to be able to load them.
Maybe. Well,
It seems odd that you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I just have to come back. Like rather than get it to unload and
Yeah,
load in the same
yeah,
thing. We'll see what it says.
yeah.
Nothing.
Huh. I should try to find another auto loading trailer that isn't that weird hitch, so that it's easier to back in.
Oh, I wonder if I can do my. I have a plan B.
What if you were in operating position? Because I think you need to be in operating position to pick up bales, right?
Mm-hmm. That I'm doing. I'm toggling it. What's the pickup bales command?
It should be operating position.
No, but it's is it an I or an R or
Probably Y.
yes? Oh, but I'm not on the thing. So let's go on the thing here. Okay. No.
Nothing, hey? I could try fiddling with it if you want to keep bailing.
Hmm. Like maybe backing in does it, but
You might have to be like right up against the
bales.
bales. Yeah,
Just gonna be a challenge.
right.
That.
I have a flatbed that holds 48 bales from PV County. PV County is that a mod maker? Maybe we should switch to that one. It might be a better option.
Hmm.
I don't know what would ever possess somebody to have this type axle type on a trailer.
Hmm.
I mean, it seems a little bit frustrating.
Hmm. Oop. Jackknifed it there. Yeah. I mean, to get the into the little square here in the front. Ah, Prison Buddy is back again with his 3 hours. 3 hours time. So obviously he hasn't lost internet privileges. He's been a good prison. Good prison. I was gonna say employee. Yeah. So this is doing. Greetings, Badger. I don't know. I'm back here and I've still got the nose on the little yellow thing, and it doesn't operate any differently. So.
Well,
And the mod didn't.
let's
The mod didn't say, or.
let's trade spots here. Let me hop in there and fiddle with it, and you go bail.
Because I thought you sort of have to have the front of the truck on the hash mark, but maybe you're right. Maybe you just need to have the ass end right up against the bales.
Which is stupid. It shouldn't be that way.
No, and I assume it says nothing in the mod. Yeah, yeah, Sully. It's. I mean, it's a nice trailer mod, except for the not backing up part. And maybe you get a better load for that. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we looked at this. I'm just looking. There's not a hidden option, is there? Would you like a different hitch? No. Just gonna have different tires, different extensions, auto load, yes or no. All right, probably have to just shop through the mods.
Well, it doesn't help us right now because we need to be able to get them out of this shed.
Yeah, well,
That's the problem, and like we have to sell them. So
no, but if we can find a trail, yeah, oh, I see what you mean. We need to
we
find.
got to be able to get them out of the.
But
So
I meant if we could find an auto load mod, like, an auto load trailer that works, that gets them out of the shed.
yeah.
So if somebody else has also done an auto load,
But the thing is, so the problem is that the maker of the auto bales trailer is the same maker as the shed.
I was just asking
So like what the hell is like what were they thinking when they made it? There's got to be a readme file for this mod. Let me look.
oh, in the zip. Yeah, good point. Says for $9.95, I will send you a patch that makes my mod work. Damn you.
Steel bale sheds. There is no readme file.
Hmm.
That's
That's too bad. Well, I mean, I asked some questions on the giant software or whatever, the forum for that replenishment mod, and asking about the sweet spot and how much the price was. And somebody replied that he thought it was 10%. You pay 10% of the market price. I asked if it's a premium. He says it's the opposite. You pay 10% of the market price, and so that really wasn't much help because I don't think he really meant you pay only 10%. I think probably there's a 10% discount. But again, communication skills.
like they clearly, for this mod, they clearly do not have it optimized for these yellow rectangles. Like you should be able to pull your trailer and park it in the rectangle
And that'll
and
be it.
either
Yeah.
load or unload, and that should be the only thing.
Yeah, that should be
And it
sufficient.
should be that easy, and it's not.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point in why people get the mod, right?
But yet the trailer is optimized. You just get close. There's this little zone that it yoinks things up.
But even then, it's not in the rectangle. It's still a problem.
Oh no! I mean with the trailer. When you load things onto the trailer picks up bales very nicely.
Oh yeah, it works really well. So, does anyone else have these bale storage sheds and have issues with them? Because like we want to sell the bales, but we can't because we can't load them back onto the trailer. And it's kind of a pain in the ass.
I mean, you could get them out one by one with one of those, with that tractor mod that's like the salad tong grabber that picks up the bales one by one, carries them out, puts them on the freaking trailer. Hi, Blast Pop. Yes, it's called marshmallow. Some people do refer to it as marshmallow farming. But right now we're having problems with our marshmallows. You might be able to spear them with a forklift and load them manually.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because there's
Yeah.
like 90 of them, so that's
yeah.
not an option.
You know, you can. Yes, you can. Will we? No.
No, definitely not.
We'd throw kerosene on it and torch the barn before we do that.
Maybe we just need a different. Well, let me do some investigating here. Maybe we just need a different trailer.
A different auto loader trailer. So that's what I was thinking. Are they the only auto loader? Although
'Cause
it's
Our only option is to get a different trailer because we can't get a different mod to store the bales because we're going to lose the bales that are stored. And there's a lot in there, and that's a lot of money. So
but it may be an issue with the trailer. But I think it's an issue with the shed. Are all three sheds the same? Can you take things out of any of the sheds?
I don't think so. Bale storage sheds. See, and there's no like space to comment.
No. It says, developers. The one I was looking at was on developer Sphinx, and I was like, I have no idea. I know, even though I logged onto the forum and everything, I still didn't see a way to access members to contact this Sphinx and say, so, hey, buddy. Like on ETS, ATS, you can track them down.
I think I've got a better trailer.
still an auto loader
Yep.
without 7 pivot points.
Well, it's actually the trailers that I used to use. I don't know what happened and where it happened, but somehow along the way I switched, and I don't know. This one loads 44 bales instead of 30.
So yeah. Sully says you wanted realism. Well, you got realism. Yeah,
Not that real, Sullivan.
not that real.
No. I'm farm, but not that farm. Yeah.
So if you found something, let me know. And
Yeah, do you have to go to the bathroom or something?
I could, yeah. So you can just kill the game, and then I'll.
And I'll drop the mod for you in the Discord personal chat so you have it.
Well, if you put it, but I get it okay. When I start the game up, it tells me what mod I'm missing, and it automatically gives me the link. So that seems to work too.
I put it in there because I've already downloaded it, so
I
it's
gotcha.
a safer option for downloading for you for your
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and blow up the farm.
I'm just gonna save, and this will take me like
I'll plug in the kettle.
2-3 minutes.
I'll plug in the kettle and pee off the balcony and see if I can hit a pigeon. So.
Okay, should be back up.
Should be up. Okay. So that was the delivery too at the same time.
Oh.
My cushion,
Oh.
my bum pad. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah, let me Amazon memory foam padding. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, you can buy it in bulk for like a lot of money.
Hmm.
I need to measure my seat cushion and then figure that out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to buy an entire mattress. I just want a small piece of memory foam.
Hmm.
All right, let's take a look at trailers here. Baling technology. Oh, I never removed the other trailer. I
Oh, well,
forgot to do that.
well, sell it first.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's called Pavelli Pack.
Pavelli, yeah. Garage. Okay, let's get that garbage out of here. And let's try and do this with the other one. Man, Logitech really needs to fix their frickin' app. Thing's a trash fire. Apparently everybody's complaining about it. Nobody likes it.
Well, what
The
part is that?
the new G Hub app.
Oh yeah, it's
Nobody likes it.
no, it's dopey. It's you have to.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Luckily, if you use the other one, at least you know what to look for. You know what is hidden there, so you can maybe find things, or you know what's not working. So then you're just no shit. That doesn't work. It used to. Okay, we're restarting again. Patience, patience, little ones. We'll get there.
Oh, this is so nice.
What?
Yeah, this is the trailer that I used to use. I don't know why I thought that that other one was.
Oh, okay. My water's boiling, so I gotta make a coffee now. We'll be back. Had you looking at a weird screen. So happy, joy.
No. I still can't figure it out. I don't understand. I don't understand how you get the bales out of these sheds. It doesn't make any sense. Like I don't know. It's very frustrating.
So it's not a trailer.
Well, the issue is the shed, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
we could work around it with a different trailer, but it's still garbage.
Is it an easier trailer to back?
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's the trailer I used to use before, but I don't know how the hell I got them out of this shed.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's just a plain hitch. Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to deal with this. And I guess I should confirm that this trailer even works by trying to pick up some bales, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Because it technically should work.
Yeah. I saw it pop on there. One at a time. Yeah, that's 90 bales though. And we still have the problem, even if we get them out there. Even if we do a marathon and get them out of there one bale at a time, we've still got the problem of how the hell do we use those storage sheds?
I think what happened with me in my previous playthrough is that I used the sheds, but I never played long enough to unload the bales and sell them.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh yeah, these sheds work great, but I never had to go and
Get stuff out.
get stuff out of them. I don't... Unload bales here. Okay, so we can't even unload them into the shed now. Oh wait, yes I can. Interesting.
What?
Well, I can unload them into the shed, but I can't load them.
Hmm.
I wish there was somebody who used these before who's in the chat who can just say, oh, you just have to press this button.
Well, duh. Oh, that button. Yeah.
Taz, do you know? He's probably not.
Hmm.
Maybe. I think the only answer would be on YouTube.
Oh, that's true. Good point. I'd be back here. Nope. Thought I was gonna have to go Swat a pigeon.
You know, it's quite possible that we can do it through the global company.
Oh. Why is that?
Because it's a storage thing, so dynamic storage is... No, you need to have the...
Sully is doing some looking up now, doing some browsing. So does you know? So you know what kind of sheds we have? The sheds are they all the farming? Are
It's a
these?
GTX mod.
It's not farming innovations. Just farming
No.
innovations. Square bed straw. Square yeah. Brown bale.
The author is GTX.
Okay. Gotta turn the baler on. Or are you just...
Yeah, we really should have the global company bale sheds because you can sell them through global company.
right out of the shed?
Yeah.
Uh,
Ugh. I have a feeling that you can't load them into a thing. I have a feeling there's another way to do it that I'm missing.
oh, maybe you could load them into a non-auto loader trailer. What about if you just take the flatbed there?
I mean, it's possible, but open menu. Oh. What? Round bale shed silage. There is no free space at this place. Huh? Oh my god, I figured it out.
Okay.
You're gonna be so mad. I mean, we're still gonna use this trailer.
Yes. Oh, yes. Please.
We're still gonna use this trailer because the other one is a pile of hot garbage.
It is. It is.
But here's what you gotta do. So you gotta make sure that you're out and away from the storage shed, from the rectangle. You walk up to the rectangle or the opening of the storage shed and you hit R and it opens a menu.
Oh, you get out of the tractor and walk up?
Yeah, and it opens a menu and it says, okay, how many bales do you want to select? And you go 30 and you hit confirm and then 30 bales pop out and show up in the rectangle.
Oh.
And are ready to be loaded. So then you just pull up with your trailer and you load the 30 bales in the trailer.
Okay. Okay. So this is all obvious. Once you do it,
Bam.
once you find it, oh well, of course.
Jesus.
I mean, and it makes sense. Yes, that's a good way to do it. But yeah, because then you can control how many you take out. 12 or 17 or... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So you got that, Sully? We got it. So how did the... Oh, so the menu was just walking up there.
Yeah. So I've got 30 in the... Okay, but I can load 44, I think, in this trailer.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more. Well, actually, I might as well just pull them all out because I'm coming back. Confirm. So we actually had 70 in the thing.
Oh, beat him to it. So did you find a solution online, Sullivan, like in a YouTube video or something, or? I just wondered where the solution was hidden other than in Vendertron's brain. The let's try random things part of his brain. Oh, he was looking at a GTX video. Okay.
So where do we sell the silage at? Let's take a look-see poo here. Silage is sold for... Oh, the price is still going up. Maybe we should wait a couple minutes. It's $383 a bale now.
Oh, that's Alberta. Wow.
Alberta Feed Yard. It's just down the road.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could sell it now. It's fine. Gosh, what a headache. I wish that, like, a requirement of posting your mod on FS19 mods meant that you also had to include a tutorial video on how your mod works.
Or just a README file and a little list. It does this, you go here, you do this and this and this. Here's the 5 steps. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Because there's no instructions with that mod whatsoever. And you think that it would be... You think... I mean, they probably assumed that people would just be able to figure it out, but I'm not that smart.
No. None of us were.
Also, this trailer is a little skittish around the corners. It's a little heavy for the truck. So when you turn, if you turn and you're going too fast, you just spin right out. But still better than the last.
Oh, well, it's a 40 bale instead of a 30 bale, too.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
44.
Or 44, so it may not be the trailer, but it's just because we got more stuff, and the truck is... It's a good farm truck, but...
No, it was like that when the trailer wasn't loaded.
Oh, okay.
All right, unload bales. Here we go. $65 grand.
Wow, very nice. Oh, there's that dead bird again. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Well, I'll get it. It'll be there when I come back. I'll bale it. Put it out of its misery. I'll have free food stuck inside the bale as it gradually turned into silage. And
did I ever tell you my story about the raven?
I think so.
So last summer, I have to sneeze. Oh gosh. Last summer, I came upon this baby raven outside of my house just on my porch.
Oh.
And it seemed like it was hurt, like it had an injured foot. So I called the Alberta Wildlife Preservation Society or whatever, because they have veterinarians on call, right?
Mm.
Who you can talk to. And she said, well, okay, take a picture and a video and send it to me, and then I'll be able to diagnose and determine what the next
But they're
course of
looking for,
action
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And she said, well, she said, to me, it looks like the bird has some sort of metabolic bone disease.
Wow.
That is quite common amongst corvidae.
Ah.
She said, but what you can do is bring it in to me, and we'll get a closer look.
Huh.
And so I was able to catch it in a towel
Mm-hmm.
and then bring it to her. And then they ended up euthanizing it because it was too sick.
Oh, okay.
They said it wouldn't have recovered. So, which was interesting because it was a baby and the parents were losing their minds. Like they could sense that I was next to the baby, and I was like, I had put some nuts out and a little towel for it to climb on and a little box on its side to sort of act as a shelter, right?
Yeah.
But the parents were flying over top, and they were dropping sticks and rocks and screeching at me and diving at me and
Oh, really? I wonder why they drop stuff at you.
oh, corvidae are very, very smart birds.
No, but so what do they want you to do with the sticks and rocks?
They were attacking me.
Oh,
They were
dive
trying to defend the baby.
dive bombing you with sticks and rocks. Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
But the reason why I found the baby on this step was because I heard all this crowing, and I'm like, what the hell is going on out there? Like, it was an unusually high and loud amount of crowing.
Yeah.
And so I went outside, and I'm like, okay, I don't know
There's
what's
the
going
parents
on.
freaking out.
And then I realized along the bottom of the side of the fence, the backyard, there was this little baby raven. And I thought, oh, maybe he just like flew the nest, and this is his first flight, and I'll just leave him.
Yeah. He'll get there. Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I'll go check on him in 2 hours' time and see if he's okay. If he's there, then maybe I should do something. If he's not there, then we're good. And yeah, he was still there. And then when I took a closer look, his foot was kind of like rolled up, kind of like it was closed. And he couldn't really put weight on it. And he wasn't really that mobile. So, yeah, apparently they're very prone to this rare metabolic bone disease that only occurs in corvidae.
Well, maybe
some of them develop. The vet said some of them develop it as they age. Some of them are born with it, and usually those ones don't make it past infancy. Anyways, it was a whole day affair. I was so stressed out trying to care for this bird. And, like, anybody in their right mind would have been like, whatever, it's just a raven. Like, not a big deal. Just let it go. Well, I was beside myself.
Well, this one seems to be hopping lane to lane, this one. As I come up a lane, he's just one lane over. Did I get him? Nope.
Are you collecting? Are you turned on?
I think so. I thought it was. Yeah. Well. There we go. We'll just loop around and come down here.
You're not picking up.
I know. Oh, I wonder if I. Let me.
Did you turn off the?
No, something got
Oh,
lowered.
you've got
The thing got lowered.
the rake up. Yeah.
The pickup got lowered.
There you go.
Not sure how that happened, but it happened. Yeah.
What an ordeal.
What, your Raven or this trailer?
The bales. I'm glad we were able to sell them. 65 grand.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's a lot of work that we put into that.
Yeah. Pretty lucrative though. Oop, I'm not 100%. Thought it was 100%. Now I'm 100. Come on, give me more space. There we go.
Ay. Who's doing donuts in the field? For some reason, the tire marks in FS19 are totally exaggerated.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see that you were doing... Somebody was doing donuts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this is interesting, the way it stacks the bales. That's a little unrealistic. I mean... You'd think
I've seen bales transported this way, but you would never store them this way because
but
they would just rot, right?
But you'd strap them.
Oh yeah, it's unfolded right now.
Oh, okay, there's a strap option then? Okay.
Yeah. There's chains that go up on the sides.
Okay. It's looking like a Jenga game or something, so... Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hope you got your hot chocolate ready.
Hot chocolate ready? Or what?
Yeah, because I got this trailer full of marshmallows.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I think I need to take some antihistamine.
So my deliveries from Amazon, I used to get an email saying that, you know, he's at so-and-so is at number 30 and you're 83 on the list or whatever, and he'll be there in 3 hours, but at least it gave you an idea. And they said, no, that's broken now, it doesn't work anymore, so they just show up. I just happened to, just when I quit there, the phone was ringing and there was the guy at the door saying, I'm here, open the door.
$388. Oh, I think we should wait.
It's going down?
No, it's going up.
Ah. Agreed.
Oh, God.
Clump.
Are you going to have enough for that one? Nice.
Just. I think just. There might be a little bobo on the field.
Of course.
Nope, there was nothing there. So we're good. Lift the pickup. Turn off the baler. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Look at the fields. See how our fields are doing here. Okay, so could be another fertilized. Could be another fertilized on the soy. Woohoo, that looks nice. Nice marshmallows. Have a racer? No, doesn't really count. I know, I love the sound of that truck. Just that. I can still hear in the distance.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's a good effect, yeah.
So Sullivan, is it still raining? Are you off today? And by off, I mean not able to do.
Not be able to do what you do.
Yeah. All right, what are bales at now? 390. Should we wait till 400 and then sell?
Well, when it stops going up, it just sits there, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not like they're gonna start dropping precipitously. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
$3.19, we are rising. Okay, shall I fertilize the soybeans now?
I'm gonna leave the truck here and come do some other stuff while we wait for that price to go up.
Okay.
Now, what needs to be done?
Soybeans need to be fertilized.
Okay.
Grass, random grass all over the property needs to be done.
Okay.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the soybeans need to be weeded too? Because
No.
I can come in behind you and weed.
No, it does not say that they have weeds.
Okay. come in from the other side here. Hmm. Oh, did I hit the...
Hit the scrub, 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 scrub all day long. Scrub, scrub, scrub while they sing this song. Oh.
Grass is not long enough to cut yet.
Uh, well, do you want to go ahead and fertilize? I can go to my own game, my own map.
I mean, if you want me to.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me do that.
I can go to my own farm and we'll see what's happening there. Potatoes are planted, so excuse me, that's done. Isn't raining, but overcast and cloudy, and he's sort of working. No, it's like I said, we had mist late yesterday, and then we had thunder and lightning for a bit last night, just for a few minutes, and then now it's clearish. But we have a rain warning for tomorrow, so I think 25 to 30 millimeters. Okay, so let me check out. Who needs what done to who? Everybody could deal with a second coat of fertilizing. Okay. Because everybody is grass.
The grass guru.
Everybody is grass. Grass are us, so. Okay, what do we take for a tractor? The case? No, we'll take the Massey. Put a little thing on front. Thing. We'll put a thing on the front. We'll put a thing on the back. And glory be, it's full of fertilizer. Nope. Nope, that's herbicide. We don't want Herbie.
My supervisor comes back from maternity leave on April 1st.
Ah.
Yeah. I wonder how she's
She's gonna.
managing. I mean, I talk to her almost every other day through text message and email, and it's kind of interesting because she's been on mat leave, but I haven't really honored that. Um, and like we've explicitly had those conversations about like how appropriate it would be for me to contact her and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Like I
good.
want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
respect
yeah,
her
yeah, yeah,
time
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but she's like, "No, no, contact me. Like absolutely I still want to be involved in what's going on."
Well, and that can make a difference too. If you're on mat leave, it's yes, it's all fine to have this little baby, but sometimes you want to talk to adults. You know.
Well, and the other part of it too is that like I'm sure she doesn't want to be coming back not knowing anything.
That's true. That's true. It's nice to
Like
stay in the loop. Yeah.
at least she's coming back and she knows what's going on. It's not going to be a shock to her.
Yeah.
Like I think mothers should have the option when they come back from maternity leave to do like a gradual return.
Hmm.
Like if they want to do like 2 days a week or 3 days a week for the first 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
it should be an option.
Does she have a nanny, or what are they doing?
No, no. I don't know what they're going to do actually. I don't think she wants to put her kid in daycare. Then again, her husband works from remotely from home, but she's also going to be working remotely. So, it's kind of a gray area. Like I don't know,
Hmm.
you know? It must be a weird time for moms coming back to work after being on maternity leave because if you do work remotely, well then you're going back to work, but now
You're not.
you're working, but you're also
You're still at home.
still at home and taking care of your child. So,
Yeah. And that could be difficult because you want to.
well, she's a physician. So she
Yeah.
has to call patients, she has to see patients through
Yeah.
video call conference.
Yeah.
So it's not like she can just put the baby on pause.
Yeah.
And then like how does that affect her judgment as a physician when she has to care for her child while she's writing prescriptions and
Mm-hmm.
going through patient files and diagnosing people and
Mm-hmm.
because I would imagine that there is some certain level of distraction there.
Mm.
Does it impair her judgment? I don't know. I mean, you would think that it wouldn't, but you never know, right? I think humans are not built for multitasking.
No, no, we don't multitask. We think we do, but we're not. We're
We
just
we have this fabrication in our mind that we can, but in reality, you're only ever focusing on one thing at a time.
yes, yes. You serial task, and you just yes. That's interesting. It's said fertilized, but I did not seed it. Maybe it's not letting me fertilize again.
Well, did you check the soil?
Yeah, it said 50% fertilized.
Oh, well, did you check the soil after fertilizing? Maybe it
Oh,
says
that's what I'm gonna
100%
do.
now.
That's what I'm gonna do. It's not. No, still 50% where I drove. So maybe it has not growed enough. I mean, it's hard to tell with. Oh, let me look. Let me turn on grass.
I guess I'll fertilize the grass field too, hey?
Yeah. Hay.
Hey? What? Is that Canadian?
Hay. Or the
Too
hay.
Canadian?
Not hay.
Oh, I get it. Well, I guess that we plowing that other field kind of fixed the whole thing, hey?
Hmm.
Because remember how we couldn't cut it?
Yeah.
And now we've been able to cut it twice, so...
I don't know what this is showing me. This is showing me harvested and growing. Oh, harvested is just where we cut the random grass, I guess, just off the edge. But yeah, it's not taking my fertilizing, so I'll stop fertilizing. I'll wait till it grows more.
Oh.
Fine then, see if I care. Maybe I'll buy a field. That'll make me feel better.
My gosh. Don't tell me.
But
Son of a bitch. I had to wait for these soybeans to grow for them to count as being fertilized, and I just sprayed like 50% of the field, and I don't want to talk about it.
oh,
Stop asking me.
they were not growing at all? Well, it could be worse. You could have. Are they not radishes, are they?
No.
There you go. See, they're not.
You gotta wait for them to sprout, I guess, before you can fertilize a second time.
And I think that's what's happening in my grass field here. It says growing, but I look and I don't see no grasses. I don't see no grasses, so. It says growing, but it's not really up there doing anything, so.
Oh, what's the bale price at? $3.96 and still going up.
Oh, yeah. We gotta hold out. You gotta be stubborn now.
Should have waited. We would have got another $25 per 1,000 liters. So that would have been another $100 per bale.
Oh, if we waited before, yeah. I don't think it was going up before. Maybe it was.
Oh, there's this weird spot here on the field where there's no seeds.
Is there? That's for tanning. Oh, there's a field that has sunflowers. I want to buy a field that's got sunflowers on it. So I guess what I do is I take a contract, cut the sunflowers, and then buy the field.
Maybe. Yeah.
Otherwise, I got to buy the equipment, buy the equipment just to do the field or plow it under. So that's 15. What do we got for contracts on 15? Oh, she wants me to fertilize it. Okay, we can do that. Okay,
Uh-oh.
what?
What's that noise? Have you got a fire alarm going off?
I can't remember whether it was a test or not. I'll poke my head out in the hall.
Oh dear.
Oh, it stopped.
Perks of living in an apartment building, I guess.
Well, they do. No, they haven't had any false alarms. I moved here October, but and they do an alarm, a test once a month.
Oh,
they put a notice. They usually put a notice up by the elevator, but there's 4 or 5 things up by the elevator, so there might have been an extra one. My sister's place is worse. They have. She has a siren, like, and a speaker and everything, right in her apartment.
I've got a. Well, at least you know they're working. Exactly,
Yeah,
Fly
yeah,
Spy.
yeah.
I've got a fire detector right outside my bedroom door.
Mm,
So if that thing goes off, I'm
yeah,
definitely gonna hear it.
yeah. No, like she's got a. There's a speaker just inside her door, like in her little entrance hallway,
Yeah.
on the ceiling, that has the alarm, and also they come on and they do little announcements that
I should probably test that fire detector. I've
Oh, you have a fire
hardwired.
detector, yeah.
Yeah. When I remodeled our basement, I hardwired the fire detector in so
Yeah,
it would always have power, so I wouldn't have to check the batteries.
yeah.
But we've had a couple of power outages, so I might want to double check to test it and make sure it's.
Oh, so like burn some popcorn or something?
No. Just push the test button
Oh,
and see
okay.
if it works.
Yeah, carbon monoxide. I don't have a carbon monoxide, and maybe they don't give you carbon monoxide. We're on the 9th floor.
Yeah, the detector I have does both. It detects smoke and carbon monoxide. It's very handy. And it's also linked to the other fire detector that we have in the house on the 2nd level. So if the one in the basement goes off, the one in the 2nd level also goes off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like linked through Wi-Fi or whatever. It's just very handy. I don't think I could handle that though. Living in a building with other people where like I've heard stories from friends that lived in apartment buildings where they're like, "Oh yeah, fire detectors going off is a common occurrence."
Not here. Yeah, I thought so too. There have been no false alarms. There's been no, no. They do a criminal record check
Mm.
in a lot of the apartments in Ottawa now. Um, they just, the file goes into the cops and they say, yeah, he's good. And I think they're probably picky as to who they let in.
Well, I mean, as they should be.
Yeah. But I mean, some places are sketchier. And
Well, even sketchy people got to live somewhere.
yeah. Oops, let's get rid of that map there. Whoops. Yeah, see, that's why we need to get rid of it, because I always go crooked on this damn map.
What do you got growing in that field? That looks
Sunflowers.
like sunflowers.
It is sunflowers.
Oh, sunflowers is fun.
Yeah, yeah. Do they pay well?
Eh.
It's a field that I want to buy.
Sunflowers are more just fun to harvest because they're happy and
Yeah,
they feel farmy because they're all yellow and
yeah. No, this was a field I wanted to. This is one I want to buy. That I want to harvest it before I buy it.
Mhm. $398.
Well, pretty close. Whoops! Don't fall down the cliff there.
Saturday now. Electrical connection.
Hmm?
What? One carbon monoxide detector on each level, smoke detector in each common area and bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah, I had one in my apartment. My small apartment, but this, I don't know whether high-rises do them or not.
We have to have them because in the winter when it gets down to like -40, sometimes it can affect the airflow in your house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. There's pretty well no indication as to where you fertilized. Maybe here? Maybe here?
I find serpentine is best in those situations. Yeah.
Why?
Because then you can just kind of eyeball where the end of your sprayer finished when you get to the other side.
How do you do that? It doesn't show it. The field doesn't look any different.
Well, I just make a mental note.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, that's where I have to start on the other side
Oh, okay.
of the sprayer when I turn.
I'm using older Post-its.
Older Post-its?
Yeah, for my mental notes, so they often just fall on the floor.
They're the ones without the glue.
Yeah. Damn. Where the hell am I going here? I don't know. Oop, 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 oop. Don't use the other reverse.
Or they're like mine that can just go off randomly in the middle of the night. That would put me into cardiac arrest.
Hmm.
I don't handle getting startled easily.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what they say. Change the batteries for daylight savings time. I'll have to check. I'm not sure if mine is hardwired or not.
If you're in a building, it should be, because they're connected, right? Except the one that's actually in your apartment.
That's what I
would
meant.
be
The one in my
battery.
apartment. Yeah. Maybe I took the battery out for my TV remote. Yeah.
I gotta get AAA's. Forgot to do that. I was already out of the house. I don't want to go out again. Yeah, I don't like the idea of living in an apartment building. I don't want to be attached to other people.
Mm.
I live in a townhouse now and it's bad enough.
Mm-hmm.
Our neighbors have gotten actually quite a lot better in the last 5 years.
Mm.
But we used to have some really shitty neighbors.
Oh, they got a bunch of bad alarms from First Alert been dropping like flies. That's no good. Kid. Oh, that's right. Kid do fire extinguishers and stuff, so.
Yeah, my fire alarms work great. They there's an app for them, so you can even check and test from the app.
Ah, that's a help.
I still don't trust it though. I go up and push the button.
Mm. I was going to buy this field, but if I buy it, I'll join it up to its neighbor. So it's a little more linked. A little easier to... 10-year alarms. Oh. So the battery lasts 10 years? That's interesting. Yes, it could. They should figure out a way to power them from the radium chips, because I believe they have a little tiny alpha source in them.
Man, I had terrible sleep last night.
Hmm.
It's so hard to sleep when your nose feels like there's a million fire ants crawling inside of it and your eyes are bleeding. I should have took something. I would have had a better sleep and then felt better today, but I don't know. I just didn't want to take an antihistamine after having a week of naproxen.
Yeah. Give your kidneys and liver
Yeah.
chance
Exactly.
to... Oh yeah, I had a number on my... I forget what the hell it was. There was something on my on the blood results too that said it was an indication of slightly diminished kidney function.
Oh, it's probably
But that's probably...
EGFR.
Yeah, but I was thinking that's probably a reaction to my hospital stay.
Could be. Are you going to the bathroom more frequently now?
No.
So that, I mean, given that you're drinking more water, you should be going to the bathroom more frequently.
Well, I guess I'm going to the bathroom more productively.
It's probably EGFR. It's called estimated glomerular filtration rate.
That's the one.
And it's the metric that they use to measure how well your kidneys are filtering.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see what my doctor says. She's got blood work, but the blood work's from a few years ago.
But you know what? The thing is like, EGFR goes down with age.
Yeah. That's it. So
it could just be a normal part of aging,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, she had blood work. Yeah, there was. I think I had some done a few months ago in the fall, so she's got a good baseline to check. Okay.
it's funny, you know, you get these bodybuilders that they take a lot of supplements and stuff, and then they end up with kidney damage because the protein and the creatine that they're taking is just so hard on their kidneys because it's like concentrated, right? I always find it so ironic because they think that they're these ultra healthy people because they're exercising and taking all these supplements when really
Yeah,
they're just doing damage to their
they have
biology.
yes, you have big muscles, yes, but if we look at you
Yeah, but you're gonna be
overall,
you're gonna be hooked up to dialysis when you're 60.
yeah, you'll be able to bench press the dialysis machine. That's the good news, but
Yeah.
what's our price like over on the farm for?
Oh yeah. $402 and still rising.
Oh,
Wonder what straw's at. Straw's going down, so we won't be selling that.
Damn, the next field needs fertilizing too. I should have taken that, and then I could have just kept right on trucking. Oh, I can hear the dark garbage trucks faintly in the distance. Ah, a health assessment.
Getting ready to have my health assessment. Oh, I need to book a physical. It's been a while. I didn't get one last. I usually get one around my birthday.
Yeah.
But I didn't get one last year because of COVID, and yeah. And we are particularly in a bad way right now in Alberta. People just don't seem to get it. Cases dropping does not mean that you can open up everything. But our government officials don't seem to understand that a decline in cases doesn't mean that it's over.
Yeah.
They just don't get it. How the third time around at this kick at the can, people still don't understand that.
Well, it's not going down, so we thought we'd try something. It's not going down. Maybe if we open up restaurants more in Ontario, maybe it'll go down.
Right.
Let's trying random things, you know.
Jason Kenney now wants to start his own carbon tax.
Oh.
After spending 3 years complaining that Justin Trudeau's carbon tax, or the federal government's carbon tax anyways, was a scam, and that he wants the carbon tax from that Albertans pay to go back into Alberta, even though we know what kind of person he is, and we know exactly what he's gonna... he doesn't care about people. He's like, that carbon tax is gonna go right into, like, campaign funds.
Yeah.
Good bastard. I can't... This tractor is bugged.
Which one?
I can't unhook it from the sprayer.
Which one? The case?
The Valtra.
Valtra?
I think it's my game. Yeah, do things need weeding now? They do need weeding. I knew it. Alright. I have to go weed.
You get paid for your health assessment. Ah. Do you get paid only if it's a good assessment? Somebody decided that's an incentive to be healthy. We'll only pay you for a good assessment. Come on now, you can do it. What am I spraying here? What the hell is this stuff? Barley.
Well, here's to good health, Sullivan.
Yes.
Don't you think it's interesting how people put money and profit over their own health? I mean, I'm guilty of it. You're probably guilty of it.
Mm-hmm.
We've all done it at some point.
Or even just, staying up too late, even though it's bad for our health, or drinking too much, or eating that bad
Well,
food,
I wouldn't exactly call.
indulging
I
in
guess it's
whatever.
yeah. Money is an indulgence, isn't it? Making money is an indulgence.
Yeah.
Is it 12? We have class in an hour. Numbers are always good. That's good.
Okay, let's see how good my serpentine guesswork works. And that's how it works, like that. Okay.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Depends. Wouldn't be close enough if I owned the field. But there is a slight. My excuse with this is it's barley, so there's no clear rows to follow. The way it plants, it just. And it's a rhomboid, whatever. That rectangle that's slightly tipped. So. It's even hard to tell which is the straight direction. If there was trees or shrubs around, you could aim for a shrub, I guess. Oh, it thinks I finished the contract anyways. Good.
I
Yeah.
lost 50 pounds, but gained about 15 back over the winter. Yeah, I would imagine that we've all gained a little bit of weight over this pandemic.
Yeah.
Hashtag pandemic pudge. I know I have. I've gained weight since I started graduate school, and I think it's just because of the stress of being a graduate student, not having any money, hanging over a precipice of crisis at any moment.
Yeah.
I'm fine, everything's fine.
Build 5. It can be big bags if I sow it full of corn. But I don't have a corn seeder, I don't think. Isn't it a special seeder for corn?
No?
No?
No, it's a special header for corn. for cutting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 18,000. Not a small. It's not a field, small field, but we could do that. We could do that. How's things back on Raventron? Work to do there?
I'm weeding right now. Things are growing. We've got bales to probably sell soon.
Oh, it finally showed weeding. Good.
And we will be ready to probably buy some land and get to plowing.
I guess it has to grow before it shows weeding. I guess it has to grow.
Apparently.
Yeah. Ah, buy some land. We will have to plow and lime then.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, exactly. Trying to get in shape. No, that's what they mean. No, you need to get it in a different shape. I am in shape. No, a different shape.
It's a very strong point of contention in my line of work that physicians just tell their patients that they need to get in shape. Like it's the answer.
Mm.
But they don't actually provide people with the cognitive therapy, lifestyle support, and resources to actually get in shape.
Yeah. What is my target? What is my target, and how can I get there? Just, well, go to get in shape.
Thank you for telling me I'm overweight. I already knew that.
Yeah.
Thank you for also telling me that I need to lose weight. I already knew that too.
Because of the overweight. I figured that out.
You know what? The problem goes back to medical school. Physicians are not trained in how to coach and psychologically help their patients to change lifestyle. They're not. They're just there to look at the lab reports and to make a diagnosis based on their lab reports and physical exam and etc.
Well, the one I had, the young one I've got, Dr. Lupa, when she was saying that I should hydrate more. Okay. How much do you hydrate now? What do you typically eat during the day? And how much would be more?
Yeah.
She was just do more.
I feel like nutrition needs to be a more important course in high school and junior high and elementary.
Well, there's nutritionists you can go to. Your doctor will refer you to a nutritionist, but
most doctors
you shouldn't
won't.
have to. You shouldn't have to. No. Oh, because they think it's not a real doctor.
Here's a perfect example of how the healthcare system operates around nutrition in Alberta. So my dad was borderline type 2 diabetes a couple years ago. And, you know, like for the years leading up to that point, I had warned him, like, you know, you really need to change what you're doing. And, you know, I would prepare meals to try to show him, like, this is a healthy option. And, like, do you like this? Because this is something that we can do. And tried to, like, change behavior, but it's really, really, really hard to change behavior. Like, extremely difficult. 95% of the time, you don't succeed in changing someone's behavior. Anyways, he was referred to go to a nutrition class on type 2 diabetes and how to properly, you know, make choices that could prevent that.
Yeah.
And I went with him to, like, show my support, but also as somebody who works in diabetes and has tried to change diabetes education in the province, I wanted to see, what it was like in the wild, like undercover boss kind of thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I was shocked. I was shocked. He went to the class. He was there. They gave him a bunch of pamphlets. They went through this very, very boring and archaic PowerPoint presentation. And
Mm.
he went home, and the pamphlets were added to a stack of other things, and he never looked at them again and never made any changes. So there was no
That,
opportunity
yeah, yeah,
for or
Th-
incentive for change,
yeah.
and so it didn't happen. It's really quite disappointing. But I don't blame him because he wasn't put into a situation where he felt that he could make change. And I think it goes back to the whole issue of like doctors telling people that they need to lose weight or
Yeah, yeah,
change their
yeah,
diet or whatever.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, that's great. I know that,
yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
how to do
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
class is
I'll see you
a
next year.
you can't do this. You can't tell somebody how they're going to do it in a PowerPoint presentation. It
No,
just
no,
doesn't work like that,
no.
right?
Yeah. And next year, come back next year, and well, I'll tell you if you succeeded. No, no, you still have to. Okay.
I think I don't know, and I'm not sure what your guys' perspective is on this. I'm curious, but I think what has to happen is that there needs to be some like relationship building. And I think the power of human connection can be really important in terms of lifestyle change. So, like going back to the whole idea of coaching, right? Um, I believe that nutritionists shouldn't just be somebody that will go in and prescribe what you should eat. I think that they should be somebody who can coach you into understanding and believing in yourself to make those
Mm.
changes. Otherwise, I don't think, again, it's just prescriptive. It's not going to do anything. So we get physicians prescribing people to go see a nutritionist, and then we get nutritionists prescribing people to eat certain foods, and it doesn't happen.
Mm.
My wife and I went to a keto style approach, low or no sugar and low carb. I think sugar and carb is important. I have my gripes about ketogenic diets. As a diabetes researcher, I'm very, very against them. Um, but that's just my own perspective on that. Okay, is this field weeded? Almost all of it. Better portion control, yeah, and getting active, right? Going out for walks. It's amazing. It is amazing what a 30-minute brisk walk can do to your blood sugar after eating food.
Oh yeah.
See, and this is the other thing, Sullivan. My whole master's thesis was based on that very statement, but she is skinny, so she didn't need it. That's
Mm.
not necessarily true. So you can be a normal weight, but be very unhealthy and at high risk for type 2 diabetes
Mm.
or even type 1 diabetes, depending on the situation. It's called metabolic syndrome. So if you have three of a certain combination of factors, you're actually more metabolically at higher risk to develop chronic disease later in life. So even if you're skinny when you're young and seemingly healthy, it doesn't mean that you're going to be great and good to go for the rest of your life.
I'm looking at my seeder. The seeder I have doesn't do corn seeds. There are planters for corn, so
All right, soy is weeded. Grass is fertilized 100%. Soy is fertilized 100% and weeded. So that's ready to go. What's next? Oh, silage dropped $100. I gotta go sell it.
where are we at now?
285.
Shit.
Yeah, we
Oh,
lost it.
oh well, wait. It'll bounce up. That was
I
quick.
don't I don't think so.
Hmm? It's still going down?
Yeah, I sold 50,000. So we made 120,000 just from the bales, the silage bales. It's pretty good.
You got these harvesting contracts. Potatoes? No. Cotton? No.
Yeah, weight loss. Yeah. It's interesting too, like BMI, body mass index, is a really not an accurate measure of obesity and being overweight. Because you could have a 6'2" man or woman who would actually classify as having a BMI of like 30 or over 30, which would be considered obese, but they're 6'2" and they're just really tall and they're not actually overweight.
Mm.
A better measure of BMI, a better measure of obesity and or being overweight is to measure the waist circumference with like a tapis Taylor's measuring tape.
What does that tell you?
It tells you the actual circumference of a person's waist, which is a
Okay.
better measure because abdominal obesity, so fat that you have in your midsection, it's
That's,
what I like to call the organ soaking fat. So it's the
uh,
fat that is puts you more at risk for chronic disease and organ issues like heart failure,
okay.
kidney problems, liver issues, etc.
Hmm.
Personally, I think every physician in Canada should have a um, measuring tape with their stethoscope. It should be part of the
Hmm.
part of their thing.
Hmm.
But that's
They
just
just tell the nurse to weigh you, and then that's it. Yeah.
yeah. What they do is they take your height and weight and they calculate a BMI, and
Yeah.
it automatically calculates in the EMR, the electronic
Yeah.
medical record,
Yeah.
and then that's what it is. But it's not accurate. Not accurate at all. Where's our truck? I gotta reset it. It's all buggy.
Yeah, and it doesn't account for bone density either. Yeah.
I think my game's all bugged out. I need to relog.
Well,
Yeah, I know it doesn't account for bone density. Actually, I think it was the good cholesterol was low, not high. Yeah. LDL is the one that you want to be. For males, it's above, oh god, what is it? 1.3 millimole per. HDL is the one that you want to be low. You want it to be below 1. Yeah, gluten-free is another example. Fad diets in general just don't work. They're a major problem. Major problem for healthcare and public health. Celebrities are just an issue all around. But like gluten-free diet, for example, if you go to the supermarket and you look at a food package of something labeled gluten-free, it actually, although it is wheat-free, therefore considered gluten-free, it actually has more sugar in it than something that was not gluten-free. So, I mean, and the point there is processed foods, right? So, if you're going to eat gluten-free, I mean, that's fine, but you should understand that the gluten-free processed foods are actually worse than just regular processed foods altogether.
So I'm looking at my numbers. My HDL was 1.1. My
That's fine.
LDL was 3.13.
That's good.
But then they say the calculation is decreased at fasting less than 10 hours. And it's true. She didn't ask me to fast. I'm not sure why. I guess they're able to do it now. Who knows?
Well, it depends.
I mean,
fasting like triglycerides fasting versus non-fasting, there really is no difference all that much.
Because she's looking at cholesterol supposedly to determine whether to go back on my medication or not. So,
is your TG below 1.7?
TG? That's triglyceride?
Triglyceride. Yeah.
1.3. Yeah.
Good. That's good.
So maybe we're happy. Maybe we're happy without the pills.
Triglycerides are bad. If you have high triglycerides, that's
so maybe
danger
we're
zone.
happy.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Potassium 3.2.
I'll tell you one thing. The majority of people that are your age don't have that good of labs.
Yeah.
So you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah. We're saying potassium was 3.2 and the norm was 3.5 to 5.2. But then I was looking and they said the majority of North Americans have low potassium because of their eating habits. So the norm is really, well, not that we need to adjust the norm because everybody's unhealthy, but they're saying it's not that uncommon. I ordered a snack pack.
Did they measure your uric acid?
Maybe.
That's another important one. Uric acid plays a really important role in arthritis and the development of gouty arthritis and kidney stones and heart valve calcification and all that jazz.
They measured something urine chemistry. Albumin, creatine, and albumin. Yeah, albumin and creatine.
HBr, yeah.
That was good.
That's a good one.
Creatine is down to 5 now.
And they didn't do fasting, so what was did they measure HbA1c? I'm all curious now. You don't have to share this information. This is obviously very personal. But
MCHC?
HbA1c, hemoglobin A1c.
What would that be under?
It'd probably be around fasting glucose. Maybe.
Oh, there we go. Hemoglobin A1c. 5.6.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. You want it to be below 6 to 6.5.
Yeah, so it's 5.6. So this is good.
That's good.
Yeah, the only thing that was flagged as not within limits was the potassium was 3.2, and the limit is supposed to be 3.5 to 5.2.
Which is what they expected that though, right? Because of your
yeah, but it'd be interesting.
Incident.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting to know if the last blood test, whenever the hell that was in the fall, shows it the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, Sullivan. Just about enough about most subjects to be dangerous. That's the problem. I think that's a common problem in everybody with the access to the interwebs now.
Yeah.
We can browse on subjects, and sometimes we stop browsing when we've got a good conclusion, and sometimes we've got a bad one.
Well, we cherry pick.
Yeah.
Right? There's a cognitive bias behind what we search. When you search, is Trump a bad person? You're going to find all the things that show you that Trump is a bad person. And if you search, is Trump a good person? You're going to find all the things that show you that Trump's a good person. So
Yeah. And you sit in the bar, you sit next to all the people that agree with you that the Leafs suck.
Yeah.
You never go sit with the people that say, no, the Leafs are pretty good.
Yeah. So it's like social media and information online has created this concentrated sort of environment of similar opinions. And I think, this started back in the Nixon days, right? With the creation of right-wing conservative media.
Mm-hmm.
It was Nixon and what's his name? Roger Abel, I think is his name. He's the one that basically started Fox News. And yeah, I bet you they didn't know. If they knew then what we know now, they wouldn't have started.
Ooh, let's not do this. Well, and whoever started the interwebs, not Al Gore. Should we really have interwebs? Apparently, I was reading that in I think a real article that Facebook is realizing that the stuff that they've had to do sort of temporarily to combat disinformation on their site is a permanent thing. This is not just a temporary. This was not just a Trump thing or a COVID thing or
Oh, it has to be
whatever.
permanent.
That it's
It has to be.
No.
For the sake of human evolution
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
ability for our society to move forward to be a more enlightened race,
Yeah.
social media and these large companies have a moral imperative
and they were
to
like
make these changes.
And they, well, we're worried about censorship. Okay.
But that's the thing. Like blocking hate speech or eliminating hate speech is not the same thing as censorship.
I know.
It's only censorship if the person has a valid argument and they're quieted or silenced.
Yes. If you're
if you're telling Islamic people that they shouldn't be welcome in the country and you're being censored because of that, you're basically just being rejected by society as a whole.
Yeah. I mean, if you were a social media in a country where everybody felt that way, well, then you can argue that no, we're just supporting the social norms. But
yeah, you're right, Sullivan. Most people search for the answers until they find what the answer that they're looking for. Yeah, cherry picking.
Yeah, well, it's less work.
And it's validating, right? Because you go in with a preconceived idea of what the answer is going to be. And once you find that and satisfy and validate your perspective on the world...
Well, it feels good. It's like, oh,
it feels good, and you've reached that endpoint. But if you read something that is contradictory, I think that's the difference there, right? Between critical thinking and people who are incapable or unaware of the need for critical thinking.
Yeah.
Is like your ability to recognize, even if information is contradictory, to consider it as part of your interpretation. And it's a hard thing to do psychologically and cognitively because it feels like a personal attack when you read something that is so totally different than what you thought about as a worldview, and it changes.
Yes. There must be another answer other than I was wrong.
And then to make it even more confusing and complicated, you have to decide whether or not that information is really valid and reliable. Because now we get people reading information and they're like, oh, this changed the way I think about everything. Now we should storm the Capitol, or, nobody should get vaccines, or, So, you can read information that's going to change the way you see the world, but is it accurate? Is it valid? Is it scientifically and rigorously tested? It's a challenge. We're reaching a tipping point, I think, in our age of information where drastic measures need to be taken. And I think that it's good and it's bad. It's good in the sense that it's going to bring out revolutionary thinking and change in policy for very important things like climate change. But at the same time, it's going to cause a lot of distrust in science. It's going to cause a lot of pain
Mm.
and suffering. And it's probably going to cause more war and disagreement. And
Drorian, thank you for the follow.
oh no.
Yeah.
I'll stop now. I got all philosophical. I'm sorry, you guys. It happens.
That's okay. That's okay.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Raven?
Yes, I think we're at a, well, I mean, I'm an old guy, so I probably won't see much more of it to change, but I've always been tried to be a critical thinker, and I think my kids are too, and their kids are.
That's
So
good.
that's my little bit. I try to itchy bread. Oh, icy hybrid. Yes, I remember. It's icy hybrid. Icy hybrid. Hi.
Itchy bread.
I'm itchy bread, icky, icy hybrid. Hi. Yeah, and I try to encourage it in when you're in the bar, you try to. Oh, that's difficult. There's some people. There's one guy. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. And the owner said, "So, you're okay there? Did I have to intervene?" No. I just won't talk to him. And he said, "Yeah, he's kind of like that." I said, "Yeah, okay, well, fine."
I like Sullivan's interpretation. I don't think the right answers are on one side or the other. They're somewhere in the middle, but people are more worried about being right than they are about which answer is the best.
Yes.
And I think what he's saying there when he says best is which answer is most reliable and most accurate.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm under tornado warning. I need some works.
Words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Oh.
Words of wisdom? I don't know. Head for the basement.
Yeah. Batten down the
Sorry.
hatches?
Sorry. Tornado warning. I guess it's tornado season.
Is it? Maybe in like
well, it must be.
Midwest?
It must be for somebody who's under a warning. Maybe it is. And actually, yes, because I look at this site. There's this storm chasers. This guy who does storm chasing, and I think he started chasing again. He's got a buddy that has all sorts of weather radar links and stuff, and they radio back and forth. But hurricane season is going to start soon too, isn't it? When's hurricane season in this Atlantic?
Didn't we just have hurricane season?
Well, I think it goes like from May till October or something, but maybe it's April. I'm just wondering whether it's going to be one of the consequences of climate warming and more extremes in temperature seems to be more extremes in tornadoes and hurricanes.
Maybe.
So they seem to be getting worse.
We need $110,000 more to be able to buy field 29 and 30.
Oh, this thing's going right past his house. Jeez.
We can also, right now, we can buy fields 40 and 41 if you wanted to do that instead. It's the small ones across the road. Or we can buy that back one that's on the other side of the grass and make that bigger.
I'm not looking at the map.
Yeah, I realize. Sorry.
Lowest point possible, then room with no windows if possible. Yeah.
I think what I might do is I might buy this 40 and 41 and combine the two.
Oh, yeah?
Should we combine them?
I don't know. I can't see them. Yes.
They're tiny fields. There's a road going through. It's very impractical.
Oh, I mean it's impractical to have them separate.
Yeah, well, it's just really small. Unless you want to use it for...
Oh yes,
yeah.
Sullivan.
Tornadoes.
You'd have. Isn't Sullivan? Isn't he from Florida?
Sullivan is in Florida.
Yep. Hurricanes.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go make some lunch, and
Oh, shit. Good point.
I'm gonna go make some lunch, and then I got my class at 1, and I'm not gonna buy any land because I want you to look first.
Okay.
But yeah, I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye, chat.
Bye, guys. Or bye, Vendertron. I'll stay. I'll stay and finish this. Just as we discourage. Well, icy. Glad we're here. Then, if you're really bored, glad we can take your mind off things. It's a beautiful day here. This game rained for me, I think, the 3rd day I was in here. Okay. Stay safe. Good luck. Yeah, interior doorways, I think, because there's framing. Or the bathroom. The bathroom and the bathtub. Oop. Over just a tad more. Yeah, maybe that much. Then we just hammer. Hammer to the... It's nice that it's plowed like this, because then it shows up very nicely here. It'll take a few passes. I may have to get more fertilizer, but I've got a replenishment center, like a place to get more fertilizer stuff fairly close. Yep, good thoughts to you, Icy. Let's get over a lane here. That's better, I think. Let me look at the map here. Yeah, we're doing good here. We're doing good. So I'm gonna finish this fertilizer, and then I guess I'll make some lunch, because apparently it's 2:20. I haven't had lunch yet. I'm starting having oatmeal for breakfast. My mother ate a huge bowl of oatmeal. Now I'm cheating and using the Quaker Oats instant packages. You know, 2/3 a cup of water. Empty the package in a bowl and nuke it for 2 minutes. So there you go. So probably not as healthy as just straight oatmeal, but different flavors. So whatever gets you eating. Oh, okay. Hopefully your mom is okay and not too worried. Thank you for the follow. Oh, your mom just called. Sorry, I was mixing you up with. Oh yeah, fill a bathtub with water. It's true. Oh, okay. Well, Virginia, I guess. I guess Virginia. I mean, the hurricanes, they go up the whole eastern coast. They just, they're on a mission. Like the Blues Brothers. On a mission. So yeah, I think I'll finish this fertilizing, and if it's all the same to you, my friends, I need to have some munchies. I'll have some lunch, and then I'll go for a walk, I think, because I believe it's springish. It's not raining yet. We've got huge rain. Yeah, it's 18 out there, so, definitely don't have to be on the farm inside. Ah, 24% chance of a tornado. 14 miles south of me. Well, I'm betting the Storm Chasers guy is going to be racing around doing that then. Got this little dog that goes with him, Nico, that freaks out every time anybody goes close, and he's got like multiple modems, and he streams live. Ah, sorry, the tornado is growing or the chance is growing? Let me just going to go here and change. Put that over there because that belongs over there. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to check and see if that guy actually is online. Nope. Oh well. I was just curious. DeRorian, is it which way is it heading? Is it heading away from you or just to bypass you? I can't remember. Which is 4%. We had one here in Ottawa several years ago. Touchdown north of here, Dunrobin, farming community. Sort of good, except for nobody. I don't think anybody was killed or really injured, and it's sort of lucky that it touched down there as opposed to touching down in the middle, downtown Ottawa. Oh, north straight towards you. Well, that's not good. But yeah, the one that touched down here, there was there was papers and people's papers and bits of buildings and stuff scattered around. Ah, okay. Okay, a watch is watch out and a warning is it's coming towards you. Yeah. The warning is like, yeah, we're just saying. Or no, the watch is, well, we're just saying, just watch out. All we've got here, we've got a heavy rainfall warning for Toronto or tomorrow, and I'm not sure what happened to it because it looks pretty nice out. But I think what I'm going to do is oops, let's turn on first. You don't have, yes, I know I don't have it. Okay. How we doing here on the map? I don't know. There we go. Oh, a few more passes. You know what I'm going to do, I think? I think I'm going to stop this. And I'm going to change games, and I'm going to go back and look at the fields in Raventron, and then decide which ones I want to change or like, or which looks good or not. And then I'm going to make some lunch. That's okay. Chatting, Dorian? Yes, Dr. Orion. Lurking is fine too. Join game. We'll keep the same brown shirt. International House of Pancakes. So this pillow sort of helps. Don't know. Still sitting on my ass. Oh. Come on, game now. Let me know when you're synchronized. Now you're synchronized. Okay. Okay, so let me look at the map here. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. So we could get 40 and 41. 40 and 41 would be nice. 41 is probably... Yum soup. Okay. That's wheat. Then there's this little road. And then there's 41. I just wondered whether 41 dropped off into the woods or not. Over a cliff. What's the edge of 41? Oh no, 41 is just an edge. Okay. Oats. So we could even buy these, and we could buy these and harvest and sell. Yeah, we could buy these, harvest, and sell, and make money at it. So 40 and 41 might be a good idea. Because blended together, just get rid of that little road. That'd be decent. Well, I mean, it's kind of a weird shape, but oh well. Weird are us, you know, it's a triangular thing. Not any weirder than the other ones we've got. And so buying 4041 is, I guess, fairly cheap. 165,000. Got 165,000. I don't like 39. Buying 29 and 30. Which money do we have? 29 and 30. We could do that, but we would have to. And what can we get off that for crops? What's on it? Grass. Grass and corn. 29 and 30 be harder. We'd have to. Excuse me. No, I'd go 40. I can't remember what the other options were. Are you still there, Vendortron? What were our options? So, don't know. I'm gonna make some lunch. Do a screenshot. How do we do a screenshot? Probably like that. Okay. Just get 40? Just 40 or 40 and 41? We can't just get 40. But yeah, I'd say that. Okay, there we go. Would you like to buy this land? Yes. Okay, now it's ours. And now we can harvest it and then plow it. Doodah. So, because I think I said that 40 was 40 was sunflowers. 41 is oats. So we got to harvest 40 or just harvest it or it says wheat. Oh, a different yellow. So it's wheat and oats. So yeah, we harvest it and then bale the straw and make big bucks and probably pay back once we bale the silage. Probably pay for the field. So yeah, I'm excited, but I still have to have lunch and go out. So thank you everybody for chatting. For stay safe, stay happy, stay away from each other, especially those of you in Black Forest ham and Swiss wrap sounds good. Stay safe, especially the ones with tornado warnings. And we'll probably be back on tonight, so ta-ta for now, my friends.